Tivoli is an amusement park here. This is a game from Denmark where you're going to the amusement park and you want to have as much fun as you can rolling some dice. Here's the amusement park you're going in. Everyone is going to start here at the very bottom, and you're going to want to move your piece around this board. You do that by rolling 3 dice. You can re-roll any number of dice that you want. It is completely up to you. You can stop after 2 re-rolls. Once you do that, you'll use them. Coins are used to buy cards. So on the side here are different cards. They have a different coin cost. Most of them cost 1. This one here is cotton candy. It will give me 3 points at the end of the game. Some of them give you actions that you can take. And then there's food, which gives you 1 point, but also gives you points if you have more than one different type of food. And throughout the deck, there are lots and lots of different cards. Movement, that's what I roll here. These arrows allow me to move along these paths, but I need a certain number of arrows to move on a path. This one's 3, 1, and 2. So if I move along this path, I'm going to score 5 points. When I do that, I also put one of my lanterns here to show. When this whole thing is filled with lanterns equal to the number of players, then you'll click the time here at the top. The same thing can be done for rides. When you roll tickets, and you're in a location, each ride will cost a certain number of tickets. You can ride that ride. And again, when it's filled with the number of players, that ride is closed. And when a ride is closed, again, that will tick the time at the top. Also, at the end of your turn, if you have any time showing on your final roll, that will tick it. At the end of the game, you're going to have your points for your cards, for the rides, for the paths that you went. And you'll notice down here at the very bottom, that whoever's been on the most of different types of ride and has the most of different foods will score points here. And that is how you play. Tivoli is a kid's game in a sense. Not really, but it feels that way. You roll the 3 dice, you can keep the rolls. You're like, oh, I rolled 2 tickets. I'll try to get a 3rd ticket so I can go on this big ride. Oh, I rolled 2 walking. I'll try to get a 3rd one. So it's walking and getting tickets, and especially tickets, because even though walking gets you points and tickets get you points, having tickets in the most areas at the end of the game can get you more points. The weakest part of this game is, well, it's pretty lucky. You know, even if you roll and you re-roll, you're rolling 3 dice. You're still kind of stuck with those rolls. It's also that the cards on the side that you buy, why would you buy a card that's a ticket? I mean, yes, you're spending a coin now to get a ticket later, or why would you buy a coin to get a card that gives you an extra footprint? I mean, they're okay, but if there's a card that gives me points, that's just straight points. And there was a lot of cards that kind of just sat there on the side because no one really wanted to buy them. You would have to say, well, I have a coin and nothing else to do with it. But that's a small issue, I think. Overall, the game, if you look at it from a kid's perspective, works pretty well. You roll some dice, you move around, you see the amusement park. It's not as amusement park looking as you might think. The way the colors are, they show you like the front of rides, but they don't show you the rides themselves as much. I think it could have looked more exciting. But I'd give this one a 6 out of 10. It's easy to teach, easy to play, has that amusement park theme, and some folks are going to like it.